All sunrise. All settled. Alan Bertozzi on the scene.
Put your hands over your heart.
Well then, follow me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Greeters. They were actually Elaine and Gus and Scott.
Good job.
Those are our official greeters. We have a roving microphone team consisting of Bill Sauber, armed racers, and Barbara Barney. If you have a microphone, okay. A thought. Bring that microphone back.
Bring it back.
Doug?
Oh, this is that on.
Learning the ropes again.
Learning it all over again. As we start the new year, we tend to sit back and reflect on things we've done and we haven't done. And something was brought to mind at the President Rotary's dinner last Sunday, which several of us attended, Michael and Bill and Brian, Mrs. Ryan, and Mark, that there's an option or an advantage to being a Rotarian. And it's something that's relatively new. It's called Rotary Global Rewards, Rotary Global Rewards. And there's a list of about 400 companies around the country that essentially, if you purchase things from them as you normally would, a piece of that is contributed back to the Rotary Foundation. So you add on to your cost of living. And I found out that one of the things is my toy store called Home Depot. So if you do any shopping at Home Depot, before you do that, go up on the Rotary.org website, and go into My Rotary and Rotary Rewards, and learn how you can take advantage of that.
Thinking about how to save money. All right. And they give you a bargain. Any visiting Rotarians? Songs. Joe.
I'm surprised. How long have you been doing this? I don't know. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm sure you all know the words Paul Lang Syne. Right?
Old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness here for old lang syne.
Scott, do we have any visiting Rotarians?
Not a one.
No, there's one. But we do have guests. We have a guest at your table.
President Michael, I would like to reintroduce, as none of us really need to introduce her, our exchange student Joelle, who will make a couple of special introductions.
Hello, I hope you all had a great start in the new year. That's my mom, and that's my brother, my real mom.
name is Karina. I'm the mother of Joel from Switzerland. And I appreciate very much that we can join this meeting here from Rotary. And without you, without David, Joel wouldn't have this unique, amazing experience here in Sebastopol. So we travel around since 1 week and I see how happy she is. And the Rotary Exchange Youth Club gives really the young people a very amazing and great opportunity and life experience for these young people. So thank you very much for everything. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Kai. I'm 14 years old and I'm the brother from Joel. I'm sorry, I'm not so good in English.
Favorite guests? Great. Another round of applause. for our guests. There were a couple of birthdays. Kathleen Rogers. January 8th. There you go.
I thought I'd go to First Friday.
All right. Good plan. And Gail Thomas, January 12th, is that correct? Your birthday coming up?
That's altogether too true.
Another birthday, imagine that.
Yeah.
Do I have a plan? Not right now. I will find one though.
So those are just Tuesdays. Great. Well, happy birthday. That's $10 for you, and $10 for Kathleen. Take a note. Bradley's not here, right?
No, Don's not here.
Okay, so $10 for Kathleen and $10 for Gail.
Rod Oliver.
Rod does that.
Rod Oliver.
Oh my God.
A Rotary anniversary, Matt Whitman. Seems like he's been here forever, but only 2 years.
Well, what a rich experience it's been, you know. I made a lot of friends. It's been great, you know, and the whole thing is community outreach, serving the community, and that's what it's all about, that's what I'm here for, and so I hope you can be able to impact that in whatever the way I can. So, onward and upward.
Great addition, Matt. You're a great addition.
I'll see you
Well,
there.
before we get into talking about our party on Christmas Day, I thought I would read a thank you note. That was a thank you note from one of the attendees. It says, thank you for the warm and wonderful gathering and meal you hosted on Christmas Day at the community church. I was especially touched that a bilingual woman served as MC. I felt it wove together Spanish-speaking and English-speaking neighbors, creating an atmosphere of harmony and goodwill toward all. Well done. Blessings to you. Oh, yeah. Please accept our gratitude and let us know who we are.
Thanks, sit down.
Thanks, Michael. Michael helped a lot too. He would just appear. We were passing out flyers, he was passing out flyers. Anything that was needed, he was right there. So he wasn't like officially anything, but he was like always there. So thank you. Okay, Charlie Judson, Paula, stand up. They asked me to be the chair or co-chair. So we were really co-chairs. And Charlie was Santa Claus, and he was like terrific, and he was like every step of the way, as was Paula. She was more quiet. But she was reading all the emails and she knew everything was taken care of and she was making all the phone calls to get the food in line. Which, Michael, would you please stand up? So Michael was right there too. He was a core committee person too, and he picked up food, made sure all the food was there, was our liaison with our chef, and you know, Michael, I will say, was our sous chef. Okay, Terry Kelly, could you stand up? Terry Kelly was not officially a committee member, but he is my mentor, and he was like totally there, like 100%. He created the new flyers, he did press releases, he got us an article in the newspaper, and no matter what we needed, Terry was right there. I mean, right there. He wanted to store our toys if we needed it. So, yeah, I know. But we were good with that. Okay, Bill Sauter. So Bill sort of came in, you know, a little bit, you know, and a total core committee person. Like, I just can't imagine it without Bill. And so Bill was in charge of the volunteers, coordinating the volunteers, and just did a terrific job. And it was wonderful because then at the event, no matter who said, what can I do? I'll just go to the guy in the red t-shirt. So it was great. It was great. PJ was in charge of our entertainment, another core committee person, always at the meeting. We only had like 3 or 4. And it was great. It was just terrific. We loved it. So thank you. And he's fun. And Debbie Klein is on vacation, but she was a committee person and always, you know, giving input. It was great. Scott Kenzie. Scott, come on, Scott. And he was, you know, totally into the toys and picking up the toys, coordinating the toys, and getting the toys to the event and the, you know, volunteering at the event. So everyone was at the event. And Richard Rube, is he here? He was toys, and he was on the radio, and he was responsible for finding our MC that spoke Spanish and just was really cool. And she wants to do it next year too. Frank Cordella, he was in charge of donations and wanted us to do a poster. And, you know, normally we collect $100 to $200 at the event. Well, Frank wanted a poster. So we did a poster and we collected $976.
So you were going to get it.
And so we collected $1,176 in cash. Bruce Campbell, Bruce, you know, he's just sort of quiet. You know, some people just know their jobs, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, he wasn't like at committee meetings or that, but he just does what he does, and which was set up music the day before, be right there at the sound system throughout the whole event and make it so that we can hear the music and so thank you very much. Wonderful. Bob Keyser, where's Bob? Poor Bob, he had the unglamorous job of coach. Okay, so he's the one taking all the coats, putting them in the car, bringing them to the event, and I know it's unglamorous, but thank you. Gail Thomas, she was like, through all of her family stuff, she still arranged all the flower arrangements. And I got one, Gail, and it's still doing great, and it looks wonderful. And everyone loved them. And Linda Sinkay, you know, again, she's sort of like Bruce, you know, she just sort of appears. She just sort of appears for her job, which was decoration. And the club photographer, thank you so much. Okay, Al Lustig was, you know, set up. You know, he's another one, just sort of appears for his job, which was set up Christmas Eve day, there the whole day at the event, serving food. Gus, you know, wanted to help with setup, and he helped with signage. So we got the signage up, him and Bill Sauter did that, so that's fantastic. Summer's not here, but Summer was the one that arranged the squares so that people couldn't get get into the toy area. Yeah, so between that and the hand stamps, we kept people away and all the kids got tons of toys. And then Jalom, you know what, Jim's got a title now. Jim is called the Holiday Ambassador. Okay? And, he was quite delightful at the event, and someone said, someone should be going around talking to all the tables, and that's what Jim did. He just went up and talked to everybody and made everybody feel welcome at every table, not to mention 10 turkeys and setting up the day before and having his grandson at the event, so thank you. Marty Webb, where's Marty? Oh, okay, well, whatever. He arranged with the Duttons the 5 hams. He tried to get the Press Democrat to bring, a writer to the event. He was there prepping early. Jim Bertero, even though his wife was ill with pneumonia, he was there early helping prep of the day of the event. So thank you very much. And not to mention 5 turkeys. And I'm not naming all the turkeys and hams because all of you did so much with that, okay? Jerry, who's Jerry's?
India.
Oh, he's still in India? Anyway.
He yelled really loud.
He helped a lot. He helped a lot. And Wayne Bertozzi.
Alan.
Oh, yeah, Wayne Britton, I think. Dishwasher. And brought all the stuff in. Darlene Brazil is in Mexico. She helped the entire day of the event on until dusk. And, basically Daniel Needham, he helped volunteer with his wife, Mark Olson, food delivery, and Ron Cutter. There was some big donation, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I thank you for that too. So. Oh, that's my last one. So, see, it's right here. It's right here. So then, the only way this event would happen is if we had an incredible chef and caterer. So,
Larry.
But I don't think it was that easy on Michael. He was a little busy there with potatoes for a while. But I think he learned for next year. So, but I couldn't do it without this one here. And
Edie!
Still, and I don't know who got the dishwashers, but I have never seen dishwashers that clean things that I actually. Woo! Because they were the best. So I hope everybody enjoyed the rest of their holidays.
thank you. And I just want to say, if anyone has any, because we want to do our P&L really fast. So Charlie's got the forms. If anyone bought anything that needs reimbursement, he's got the form to fill out. Thank you.
Yay, Kathleen.
Here's the Kathy, she's a horse's ass.
I want to add one more thing. Volunteers, we had a tremendous number from the Moon Club, including for dishwashers. District Governor nominee Bob Rogers sat there for 4 hours.
That's okay. I won't set up.
That's the kind of group Rotary is.
We got lots of gas.
Jim Rotero.
Great, awesome.
We had actually 4 different clubs that represented all volunteering.
Wow.
Summers Club and another Santa Rosa.
We're gonna do a follow-up meeting for everybody that participated, we're gonna meet somewhere, someplace with booze, and then we're all gonna tell stories, because the stories are really cool, and then we'll figure out some nice ways to make it even better next year.
Fewer potatoes.
Do you know how many people came finally?
How many meals?
How many meals?
How many meals?
We're gonna do tickets next year, so we know how many people were there. So we'll have a thing so we can have a head count, because it doesn't seem like it was close to the number that I was hearing. You know, I would say there was a few hundred people there, but we don't have a confirmation.
And maybe we delivered a lot of meals too.
That's great.
And a lot of them home.
Cool.
Great, thanks. Jim Wong had something, an announcement.
Whenever it rains like this, I think about our brothers and sisters in Laguna. And I would like to lead the charge to get together tarps, sleeping bags, anything those folks need. And I just got a check for $500 for laundry vouchers so they can dry their stuff. So, anybody who wants to chip in with money or join with me and help to distribute these things, let me know.
Great, thanks, Jim. There was somebody gonna auction something. What? Explain this.
Looking forward to Sunday. Mary and I have season tickets to the wonderful Santa Rosa Symphony Orchestra. And our seats are in the first sort of balcony loop, and we sit right behind the first violins. So you can look down, you can read their scores. You look right at the conductor's face, and when the soloist comes in, I mean, you can reach out and touch their hair almost. Anyway, this Sunday, we're down at my granddaughter's second birthday party in Pasadena, and I have 2 tickets that I'm going to auction off. You can get these and go to the symphony Sunday afternoon at 3. This Sunday, they're playing a violin concerto by Tchaikovsky, the Dvorak Symphony, and a new piece by a Chinese composer. And so it'll be an exciting concert. It's a beautiful auditorium. If you haven't been in the Green Music Center, it's an extraordinary venue. So, these are worth $63 each. I'm starting the bidding here at $50 for the pair. So I got 50. Is there a 55? 55?
No, 60.
60. How about 70? Somebody want to do 70? 70 over here. We got 70. Come on, let's give them 80. 80 is a nice round number. 80 back here. There's 90 over here. How about 100?
Come on, guys!
All right, Vicky!
It's all going to Paul.
All right, there's the reason for the season. I got 90 out of 10. Come on. Give me 100.
They're worth
110. Give me 110. Come on over here. Give me 110. Hey, quit talking over here. I am trying to conduct business.
Get me out of town.
Give me 110.
Talking about you?
Good.
No.
110. Give me 110. We got 100 on the table. Give me 110. Give me 110. Thank you, Ray. 120. Give me 120. Give me 120. I'll give you 120. Give me 130. Give me 130. 130.
Small premium.
Come on, I got 120. 120. Come on, it's for Paul. Start a new year. Here we go. Thank you. Got 120 on the table. Going once. Going twice.
Sold.
I was going to offer Vicky a microphone, but
Never did that.
Okay.
Replace all the windows.
A couple of things coming
up, and then we'll do a sponsor pin and soul. I just wanted to let you know there's a peace conference.
Nelson? Hello.
I
like to announce that tonight, 5:30 at the Senior Center, we have the International Committee meeting for anyone who wants to attend.
Thank you. And Rotary International has a peace conference in Ontario, California. It's the only one in the Western Hemisphere, I think, this year. It's on the 15th of January. They have over 100 breakout sessions all about making peace. Anybody wants to go, there's a website for that. There's a slide in there too, so we'll probably see it again. Let's talk about Mardi Gras Ball.
Okay, Mardi Gras Ball is coming up real quick, actually. It's the 20th of February, so we're about 45 days out at this point. The committee will meet tomorrow night, thank you, Thursday at 5:30 at the Senior Center. We're really coming along well. What we really need to do is start selling tickets at this point. The music that you were listening to as you came in this morning is from a band called Rhythmtown Jive that is going to be playing, and they're really fantastic. They're from Petaluma, and every year they put together a Mardi Gras Mambo band, and they just rock. They're going to rip the place apart. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The sponsorships are doing great. Anybody that would like to do a sponsor, today's the last day. That's silent auction items. You know, we really need to start working on that, everybody. We're going to do the golden ticket for a live auction. We're going to do the wine thing for a live auction, so be prepared to bring in a couple of bottles of good Sonoma County wine. We can gather 80 or 100 bottles of wine. That'll go for $2,000 or $3,000. Anybody that has contact with a vacation rental home or a nice granny unit, Ken is apparently going to be vamoosing on us a little bit here, so we're losing his house, so we need one for one of our auction items. And other than that, you know, it's really coming along well. So those of you that are involved in the committee, plan on being there tomorrow night, and those of you that aren't, sell your tickets, please.
Michael? Michael?
Yes.
I have a thing on Mardi Gras. Okay, so first Friday is at Lori's. Lori, you're doing silent auction / raffle / prizes, right?
I'm helping with that, yes.
Why don't we just operate them to Lori's on Friday?
What, the wine?
No, the raffle prizes or whatever
Sure,
you
whatever
have
you have, yeah.
for Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Be
that's
great.
a great idea, yeah. I have a clean library. I have a clean library, which now will get dirty, not dirty, but filled with treasures. That would be fine.
Yeah, so just
Okay.
one more thing on Mardi Gras. So I'm putting together this package, which we're shipping off to Burning this week. And we just, as Michael was saying, we just found out we're not going to be able to use Ken's house. I need a home for a minimum of 2 to 4 people this week, so I can put it in that package and ship it off to them. So if you have a vacation rental or a nice granny unit, or if you know anybody, please let me know right away, because I need to get this thing out to them. And then also, does anybody here know somebody at Osmosis?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to talk to one of you guys afterwards. Yeah, okay, good, perfect. And then I think that's it. So we're pretty much ready to ship this thing out. And here's Michael.
Yeah, just one more thing on we're not doing a silent auction per se. What we're doing is gathering the items that we would normally do for a silent auction, and they will be used as prizes for the gamblers. So when they win chips, they're gonna at the end of the night cash those chips in for raffle tickets, and then we'll have 15 or 20 baskets across the front of the stage, and they can drop the raffle tickets in, and then we'll pull the winners out of that, and that's how people will get prizes for the evening. So it's really important that we start gathering this stuff now so that we have it.
So can I say something on that? If we're gonna put baskets like that together, I'm sure everybody here has things at home that they might have received as a gift that they want to re-gift. We can put packets, we can put baskets together. You know, if you have a thing of coffee or a coffee maker or a coffee press, we can make nice gifts for people to put their raffle tickets in. We have smart people in this club.
He brought also some chocolate from Switzerland, so on the way out, he likes to try some chocolate from Switzerland.
We have First Friday, somebody mentioned that First Friday's coming up, so this is a clip on my e-bike. It's so great. It's got the facts. 6:30 this Friday. There's a SCART meeting. Here's the one at the Peace Conference. So there's a website. So if you just Google that, Rotary Peace Conference, you can find that. Selfies. We okay on this? Okay. So here's 4 of them. We have our auction winner, David Mark Raymond, looking like a statue. And there's Jerry.
Jerry!
Good job. And our songmeister.
Not again.
Look at that smile.
Furthest away.
Yeah, we might go the furthest away. Well, these are the rest of the offerings that we have. Well, New Jersey is almost as far away as India.
Connecticut, please. No New Jersey for us guys. That's way by the cheap gas.
So which one do you want to have as a winner? This one? This one?
Notice instead of the no whining cup.
Are they twins?
All right. Okay. We have our news. Bob's okay?
Bob's doing great, thank you.
Okay.